But missing one small document or a single regulatory check can cost you weeks in delays and thousands of dollars in penalties. In this comprehensive step-by-step guide, we'll cover everything you need to know to make your first shipment a success. We'll walk through export registration, crucial documentation, navigating customs in both countries, choosing between air and sea shipment, and even share region-specific tips for key export hubs like Gujarat, Punjab, and Mumbai. Before we dive into the process, let's quickly decode some essential terms you'll encounter. First, the exporter. That's you or your company based in India. Your partner in this transaction is the importer, the Canadian buyer receiving your goods. The DGFT, or the Directorate General of Foreign Trade, is the Indian government body that issues your all-important IEC code. You'll file your documents through EskeGate, which is India's official customs e-filing portal. On the other side of the world, you have the CBSA, the Canada Border Services Agency, which manages all goods entering Canada. For specific products like food or plants, the CFIA or Canadian Food Inspection Agency will be involved. And finally, your most valuable partner will be your CHA, your customs house agent, also known as a customs broker, who will guide you through the complexities of clearance. Keep these acronyms handy, as they are the key players in your export journey. First things first, you need to ensure your business is legally structured and ready for international trade. Your foundational step is to register your company as a legal entity, complete with a PAN and a GST registration. Once that's in place, you must apply for your IEC, which stands for Importer-Exporter Code, on the official DGFT website. The application is now completely online and is a mandatory prerequisite for all export and import activities from India. After you receive your IEC, the next crucial step is to link it with your account on the EskeGate portal. This integration allows you to file the necessary export shipping bills electronically. Lastly, you'll need to register your bank's authorized dealer code, or a D code, with the customs at the port of export. This simple step links your shipments directly to your bank account, ensuring that your export proceeds are tracked correctly. Once these 4 tasks are completed, your business is officially recognized as an exporter, and you are ready to engage with the global market. Next, you need to understand your product from a legal and customs perspective. This begins with identifying its correct HS code, or Harmonized System Code. This universal 8-digit number is critical as it determines the export duties, taxes, and specific documentation required. You can find your product's HS code on the DGFT website. Once you have the code, you need to check the DGFT's export policy to see if your product is classified as free, restricted, or prohibited. Most goods fall under the free category. But for restricted items, you'll need to apply for a special export license. Simultaneously, you must check the Canadian side of the equation. Look up your HS code in Canada's CBSA tariff schedule to understand the import duties and taxes your buyer will face. For example, textiles and garments from Gujarat are generally free to export and face standard duties in Canada. However, products like medical devices or certain food items might require additional permits from Canadian authorities like Health Canada or the CFIA. Now, let's get your physical shipment ready for its long journey. Your packaging must be robust and compliant. A critical rule to follow is the ISPM-15 standard for any wooden packaging materials like pallets, crates, or dunnage. Every piece of wood used must be heat-treated and stamped with the official ISPM-15 mark to prevent the spread of pests. Next, focus on labeling. Canadian regulations are strict, especially for consumer goods and food products, where bilingual labels in both English and French are often mandatory. Your labels must also clearly display essential information like barcodes for tracking, batch numbers for traceability, and the country of origin made in India. It's a best practice to take detailed photos of your packed cargo and the container seal number. This evidence can be invaluable for insurance claims or during customs inspections. Finally, before the shipment moves, you must arrange for cargo insurance to protect against loss or damage and formally agree on the Incoterms with your buyer, such as EXW, FOB, or CIF, which define who is responsible for the shipment at each stage. This next step is the absolute heart of the export process, getting your documentation right. A single error here can bring everything to a halt. Every shipment from India to Canada will require a core set of papers. First is the commercial invoice, which details the buyer and seller, the product's HS code, unit value, total amount, currency, and the agreed-upon Incoterm. Next, the packing list itemizes the contents, including quantity, net and gross weight, and package dimensions. The shipping bill is the primary customs document, which you or your chow will file electronically through the Ecegate portal. Based on your mode of transport, you'll need a bill of lading for sea freight or an airway bill for air freight. You will also need a certificate of origin, typically issued digitally via the DGFT's common portal, to prove the goods were manufactured in India. Finally, an insurance certificate and specific bank documents are necessary if you are using a payment method like a letter of credit. Depending on your product, you might also need additional certificates, such as a phytosanitary or sanitary certificate for agricultural or food items, a fumigation certificate for goods packed with wood, a SCOMET license for dual use or restricted goods, or specific test reports and quality certificates as required by your buyer or Canadian law. Now, it's finally time to move your goods from India to Canada. For sea shipments, you will book a full container FCL or part of a container LCL through a freight forwarder or directly with a shipping line. You'll provide them with your shipping instructions, and your CHE will file the shipping bill on Ecegate. Your cargo will be moved to a container freight station or the port, where it may undergo customs examination. Once cleared and loaded, the container is sealed, and the shipping line issues the bill of lading after the vessel sets sail. For air shipments, the process is faster. You'll work with an airline's cargo division or an air freight forwarder. The key document here is the airway bill, and using the electronic EAWB is highly recommended as per IATA standards. Major air cargo terminals in cities like Ahmedabad, Amritsar, and Mumbai are well equipped to handle large volumes of exports daily. Regardless of the mode, it's crucial to track the Export General Manifest, or EGM, status on the Ecegate portal. The EGM is the official proof that your cargo has physically left the country, which is necessary for claiming export benefits. Once your shipment arrives at a Canadian port or airport, it officially enters the jurisdiction of the CBSA. At this stage, your buyer's Canadian customs broker takes over. They will file an electronic e-manifest with the CBSA before the goods arrive and then submit a B3 accounting document to declare the goods for customs. This document is used to calculate the applicable duties and goods and services tax GST based on the HS code and the declared value on your commercial invoice. For certain products, the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, or CFIA, may step in to inspect food products, plants, or even the wooden packaging to verify compliance with Canada's stringent health and safety standards. If all your paperwork is accurate, your labels are clear, and you have all the necessary certificates, the clearance process will be smooth. Once duties are paid and all agencies give the green light, the shipment is officially released to your importer for inland delivery to its final destination. Whether that's a warehouse in Toronto, a distribution center in Montreal, or a retail store in Vancouver, let's zoom in on some of the key Indian export hubs and their specialties for the Canadian market. Gujarat is a powerhouse, with major ports like Mandra, Kandla, Hinpuvov, handling enormous volumes of textiles, ceramics, chemicals, and engineering goods. If you're exporting from this region, using a trusted CHA in Mandra or Ahmedabad and the nearest container freight station is your best strategy. For exporters in Punjab, the inland container depot at Ludhiana and the Amritsar airport are the primary gateways. This region dominates in agriculture and food exports, so obtaining phytosanitary certificates from the state quarantine offices is a routine and critical step. Mumbai and the surrounding state of Maharashtra are home to JNPT, India's busiest container port, and Mumbai Airport, the top air cargo gateway. This hub is ideal for high-volume and high-value exports like pharmaceuticals, machinery, and auto parts. Of course, other major ports like Chennai, Kolkata, Kochi, and Visakhapatnam are also excellent options. And your choice should be based on your factory's location and your overall supply chain efficiency. To wrap things up, here is your golden checklist of essential do's and don'ts. First, the do's. Do ensure every single detail on your documents matches exactly, from the spelling of the exporter and importer names to the addresses and HS codes. Do use photos and video recordings of your cargo and container seals as proof of shipment condition. Do work exclusively with licensed and reputable CHAS and customs brokers in both India and Canada. And absolutely do follow the Canadian bilingual labeling rules and ISPM-15 packaging standards without fail. Now for the don'ts. Don't ever undervalue your goods on the commercial invoice. Both Indian Customs and the CBSA have sophisticated methods to verify values, and penalties are severe. Don't allow any mismatches between the exporter-importer names on different documents. And never try to skip a required inspection or certification for regulated products. One small oversight in these areas can lead to costly shipment detentions, mounting demurrage charges, or even the nightmare scenario of having your cargo returned. Always double-check everything. You've just learned the complete end-to-end process of exporting from India to Canada, from setting up your business to final customs clearance. Whether you're planning to ship textiles from Gujarat, agricultural products from Punjab, or machinery from Mumbai, the formula for success remains the same: meticulous documentation, strict compliance with regulations, and partnering with trusted logistics experts. To help you on your journey, you can download our free printable checklist from the link in the description below to keep your next shipment organized and error-free. If this video helped you, please hit the like button. Subscribe for more in-depth trade guides. And let us know in the comments which topic you'd like us to cover next. Perhaps export incentives, a deep dive into Canada free trade agreements, or advanced packaging standards. For businesses looking for a reliable partner to manage their entire India to Canada supply chain. Our team at EskeGateSolutions is here to help. We offer seamless freight and custom solutions to make your export journey smooth and successful. Until next time, happy exporting from India to the world.